Great Sunday, Super Sunday, everyone. I know there's quite a bit of different energy in this week, but I felt prompted to jump on live here and share something with my Facebook friends. And, what do you do when you're really thankful? What do? You share it. And if you've known that I did a summit about 2 weeks ago, and it was a crisis equals danger and opportunity. And it was with Active Choices, Coach Peter Pacetto. It was an incredible summit with some amazing presenters and speakers. I suggest you catch the replay. And by the way, if you can't make it here live right now, welcome to the replay. Great day. What's up, Scott? Great morning, Joanne. Happy birthday, belated birthday yesterday. Big day for you. So I trust that you had an awesome birthday and many, many, many more to come. But I'm sharing this with you because the crisis equals danger and opportunity. I had the opportunity, the fortunate pleasure, to talk about what it takes to become happier. And I want to empower people to be happier and more fulfilled in their life. And I spoke about people being helpless right now, especially with the COVID crisis and the pandemic and the election that we've been through over the last, several weeks. And this week has really been intensified. And people feel helpless. And my remedy for that is just go be helpful. If you're feeling helpless, become helpful to somebody that's in your life that you can bring a smile to, bring value to, inspire them. And I do that. I practice what I preach as well. And I reached out to somebody just on my way to Menards. I'm sitting in the Menards parking lot. Before I go in, I felt prompted to do a quick live. And why a live? Well, why not? This is a great platform to be able to share what we're thinking, and if it can bring value to somebody, or you can take something away and utilize it in your day or in your week, man, what a powerful weapon that we can use this platform for if it's productive, in my opinion. So, I had a conversation with a friend of mine. I reached out to somebody I haven't spoke to in 6 months and just simply said, hey, how you doing? How you handling this pandemic? How is the social distancing? All the things that are going on. And I couldn't even get out my full question. And he was like, man, can you believe this election? Dude, this is just ridiculous. And I felt all this draining energy just being sucked out of whomever's soul is participating in this conversation. And it was just him and I. Though I don't let that get to me. I don't engage and participate in what other people's negative energy is going to provide. I just really can be an observer from the outside, and the first thing I do is I'll ask questions. I'm curious, what makes you feel the way you feel? And the first question I asked was, hey, how much control do you have of this? Are you focused on what you can control in the situation or what you can't control? Where is your energy going? So I immediately started thinking about the patterns of focus that I deep dive into and I teach and I help coach people through that really changes their state. I want you to share this with somebody. Share this, I don't know how long this is going to be, 5 minutes maybe. Share this message with somebody that's feeling powerless. They're feeling a little out of control. There's a little anxiety. There's worry. There's fear that you can feel in their voice, or you can see it in their eyes. Because I really want to help people gain and obtain back control of their power. We feel powerless, we feel helpless. And well, Steve, how do you become helpful with people? Well, maybe just be a listening ear, have some faith in people, ask them, what can you do? Even if you have nothing to offer, but you can be a great listener. So I want to share with you the 3 patterns of focus. Now, I didn't come up with these. I learned these years ago. I believe it was from Tony Robbins years and years and years ago. And they just stuck with me. And the 3 patterns of focus, and these are breakthrough, this is a breakthrough, concept. So think about this. Ask yourself 3 questions. The first question is, whenever you're feeling worry or anxiety, or you're feeling not yourself or not that power, or you're feeling helpless, ask yourself, are you focusing on the things that are missing in your life, or are you focusing on what you're grateful for? That's the first question. And watch how your state changes when you go from all the things you're worried about, well, the election didn't go my way, this is ridiculous, to what are you grateful for? Man, I have an incredible family. I'm grateful that I have the ability to have a thought and change my thought at any time and be optimistic and know that my best days are ahead of me. Are you focusing on what you're missing in your life, or are you focused on what you're grateful for? Number 2 is going to be, just as I mentioned earlier, are you focused on what you can control or what you can't control? That in itself is a game changer, folks. If you're focusing and putting energy onto the things that you personally can control, watch your entire life make a shift. Now, it's not going to happen overnight, but it's time after time. It's putting in the sets and the reps. You'll never hear me tell you, hey, go to the gym over the weekend and you're going to be fit for the rest of your life. The mindset strategy, it takes time, it takes consistency, it takes persistence. It might take somebody else to hold you accountable to it so that you can continue growing and developing and expanding what you want more of in your life. And the third question is, are you focusing on the past, the present, or the future? How many of us are focused on the past? And how many of us are dwelling on what's happened to them? Great, bad, or indifferent. They're so focused on what's happened in the past. They're not focusing on the present, because if you're spending too much time on the past, you're missing opportunities for the present, and your joy is going to be robbed in the future. Can we agree on that? Yes, sir, yes, thank you, because that is what a pattern of focus is. So ask yourself, where are your feelings at? How do you feel with your focus right now? And then ask yourself those 3 questions. And why is that important? Because the reason that these questions are important is because it's a recipe to how you feel. And I truly am empowered to help you feel happier and more fulfilled, whatever that means to you in your life, in your world, in your environment, in your surroundings, in your circumstances. It's not external things, folks. It's not what happens to you that is going to determine the direction of where you're going. It's how you respond to things, and it's the thoughts that you have that are going to deliver the feelings that you produce. If you want to feel different, start thinking different. Start asking yourself different questions, better phrased questions, because a question that's well phrased is a problem half solved. Write that one down. That's a great one that you can really put on a sticky note as I help, kind of guide people. Say, whatever is impactful to you, write down a sticky note, put it up on your mirror or put it up on your computer so you can see it all the time. And I just want to share that with you. So use that and create some more momentum or some motivation for Monday, and some inspiration and some direction and some guidance, and realize that your thoughts are going to determine where you're going to go. And we are, these 6 words, we are where our attention is. So if you remember that, wherever your attention is, that's where you are. So I want everybody to have a great day. Again, if you want to share this with somebody or tag somebody below, please do, because we want to inspire people. We want people to feel better about themselves. We want them to feel more confident and more empowered and more and happier. And we have the power to do that. It's not external, it's internal. Happiness is an inside job. So make it a great day, everybody. Enjoy your Sunday, and I will see you next week. Let's go! I'm out!